Yo, what is up, guys? NQ Demon here. Um, Today is Friday, and I basically just wanted to give you guys a recap of how today went. Today was, it was pretty self-explanatory for me. I had my higher time frame bias, I had my intraday bias, and it played out perfectly. But I just simply didn't get a trade today, and I had exams. I was in the middle of my one of my second to last exam, so yeah, I technically still couldn't have caught a trade if there was a trade opportunity. But I'm gonna just give you guys still like kind of a recap of how today went. So first of all, I was just bullish going into the day. Like, if you guys are in my VIP room, I explain to you guys why I'm bullish or why I'm bearish going into the day, and I give all of those type of informations in the VIP room. And yeah, I was bullish going into the day, and yeah, really price really just ran really without me, to be honest. Not gonna lie, just went away. But I was bullish, and opening up 9:30 open, we kind of consolidated. I was looking at the 3 and the 5 minute, and I saw the clearest opportunity today was definitely on the 5 minute. We created this order block right here, and that was basically where I would have entered. I would have entered at this order block retracement, stop below the OB, and I would literally just target like something like this, and that would have been my trade for the day. But we opened up at 9:30, consolidated, took some liquidity, and we just pumped. We never retraced, never came back. So yeah, it's pretty difficult to catch trades in these type of conditions, and that's exactly what I explained the last time. Is that I can tell the market conditions are changing on the Nasdaq, and we're at all-time highs, and I can just tell the market conditions are gonna be a little bit different compared to like the last 2 months. In my opinion, the last 2 months were way better. You would be catching trades more often. The price often retraces, but these last couple of days, or like the last 2 weeks, like we often see that price opens up, and once price chooses its direction, it doesn't come back. So I can tell the market condition on the Nasdaq is changing a little bit, and on US 30, I personally wouldn't have caught any trades. There was nothing clear in here for me. Again, this order block, same entry order block type of trade on NQ on US 30, but I would have gotten that price came back to the order block at 3 p.m. and that's invalid for me because it's after 12 p.m. And yeah, so there were literally no trades today, and it is what it is. We ball, we just keep moving on. Remember, this is something I really used to struggle with, is not finding trades in a day, because realistically there's always going to be an opportunity every single day. There's always going to be an opportunity, whether it's on the Nasdaq, US 30, ES, or the Forex markets, whatever. There's always going to be an opportunity every single day. And this is something I really used to struggle with, is because I know, because that freedom that trading gives you, because you can do realistically, when you're trading, you can literally do whatever you want, whether it's in your best intentions or not. You can do whatever you want because you have that freedom when trading. But and because I know that I can do whatever I want, and there are opportunities every single day, I used to struggle with the fact that some days you literally just can't find a trade if you are following a model. If you're following a model and I used to struggle with this a couple of months ago. If you are following a model and you're trying to be as mechanical as possible and just as consistent as possible, trying to gain the most consistent gains as much as you can, you have to recognize the fact that there aren't going to be trades every single day. There are going to be days where the setup might look perfect and the trade doesn't even go to your TP. You get stopped out. Those are like the two most important things. Like, you have to really know that you are not going to find a trade every single day. And it's something so simple, and yet again, so many people struggle with it. I used to struggle with it, and some people just can't accept the fact that, maybe today I'm just not going to find a trade, and I'm going to be looking at the screen for 2 to 3 hours without getting a trade, and I will have to go away from the charts today without making any money. And some people just can't accept that fact, and that's the thing. That's like one of the bad things that the freedom of trading gives you, is the fact that you can literally do whatever you want. Like I can recognize that I'm not gonna find a trade today and still force a trade, and it can still work out. But that's the bad thing, because if it works out, you are building false conviction. You are thinking, oh, like, okay, the setup wasn't that good, but I still took it and it worked out. So I'm gonna do the same thing next time. You go do the same thing next time, it might work again. And then you keep doing it, and then you realize, okay, why is this not working anymore? You see, okay, it didn't work this time. Maybe, oh, just probabilities, you know what I mean? It didn't work this time. You do it again, it doesn't work. You do it again, it doesn't work. And that takes a toll on your psychology, because you're like, okay, but this worked last time, so why is it not working right now? And that's the thing about trading. Again, it is just a game of probabilities. If you backtest and you know your model, and you follow this model strictly, as strict as you can, and you know it has an edge, and you know that if you strictly follow your rules as much as you can, and you just become a robot, technically, I know we're humans, we can't be robots, but if you try to behave as much as a robot as you can, you don't close trades early, you don't get out of you don't cut your losses too early, whatever. If you don't do those things, and you don't get greedy, you don't trail stops, you don't do any of those things, and you just recognize when the conditions are right, take your trades, and it either is stop loss or TP. If you do that and you back test it, and you can see, okay, like I make on average 4 to 6% per month, which is way more than enough. Imagine you have max allocation at FTMO. Max allocation is 400K. Imagine you made 4%. That's 16K. You just made 16K in a month. So there is no reason trying to go for these high percentages that all these ICT, SMC, Instagram, TikTok traders promote on every. Like, I'm so tired of these TikTok traders, bro. I know I used to be one, but these people set such unrealistic expectations, catching 7 to 10 R trades every other day, and like they're acting like they actually took the trade. Like, it's so cap, and I literally see that it's cap. And these people try to push this agenda on every single other person in the trading industry. Like, if you ain't catching 7R trades every other day, or if you ain't catching this amount of trades every week, like, you're not doing it right. That's such a bad mindset to have, and that's why I agree that social media can have such a bad effect on, your psychology and trading. And that's why I'm personally off of TikTok. Like, I barely use TikTok. That's why I'm not posting anymore. Like, I just try to stay away from that space and just focus on my own thing, focus on my model. And I watch other people that I can see that have exactly what I have, like I want to have in the future, and that have that consistency, and that make that 4 to 6, maybe 8% per month, and have those consistent gains without, having these high 30 RRR trades and stuff like that, because that's not needed. You really just need 4 to 6% per month, and you're good. You're set for life. Okay, you only need 6 figures in capital and 6 to 8% per month, and you're set. If you can do that consistently, you are set, bro. You're set for life. You know what I mean? With this mindset, with this skill set that you will develop, like, it's literally gonna be an ATM machine. But you have to be as disciplined as you can, and that's the main problem. Like, trading is, I'm not saying trading is easy, but it's really simple, and you have to get that shit out of your head that, oh, but trading is really hard, and this and that, and you start overcomplicating. You start looking at outside factors and stuff. No, trading is trading, and if you have a simple model and you know it works, and you don't put your emotions into it, you don't think about the money, you think about the skill, and you don't really think about the outcome. You just follow your rules, do what you have to do, go into the working day at 9:30 a.m. New York Stock Exchange open. You do everything you have to do, and at the end of the day, you can tell yourself, yo, I followed all of my rules today, and I'm happy with my performance. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do every single day. If you can do that, you will be set. And that's something I realized, and my trading partners really helped me, with that. And it's something that I'm doing right now, just not over risking, following my plan every single day, and it's working out. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't really know what my point was in the beginning of the video, or what I was trying to get at. But the main thing is, guys, all you need is small, consistent gains. That's the name of the game. Small, consistent gains, and your equity curve will be growing exponentially. Small, consistent gains. That's all you need. What do I wanted to say? going into next week, because today is Friday, going into next week, what am I expecting? I'm probably gonna make a separate video of my weekly outlook, but we're looking really, really bearish, or not bearish, bullish. We have a really big daily candle close today. Weekly candle also closed really, really bearish, or now why do I keep saying bearish? Bullish. And we have created this weekly fair value gap right here. I'm trying to see if we are gonna retrace into it the upcoming week. I have to also look at the economic calendar for next week. So I'm gonna be making a separate video tomorrow or the day after that for my weekly outlook. And I'm also gonna be putting it in my VIP room and the Discord and stuff like that. So again, if you guys want to join the Discord, just click the link in the description. If you want to join the VIP room, just DM me on Instagram or click the link in the description too. Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna be making a more in-depth video on like psychology, because some people have asked me in the comments to make a psychology video because they think my psychology is pretty good. So I think I will also be making another video for that. I want to give you guys a disclaimer though. I'm not gonna be posting every single day. I'm probably gonna be posting 5 or 6 times a week, because it's really difficult to post on the weekends. There isn't a lot to film, and not to film, but like there's trading related stuff. There isn't a lot of things to do, so that's why it's really difficult to really make content. But I try my best to still come up with something for you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and take care.